We are now reconvening in open session of the Northampton School Committee, March 28, 2019. We've just returned from an executive session, and the only item remaining on this evening's agenda is the FY20 budget, 2020 budget, and I do want to just again state, just as a process matter, that under the charter, we are required, the school committee is required to adopt a budget by April 15th. So that is the requirement in the Smith Vocational Agricultural High School Board of Trustees, the same. And then the city is required to pass its budget, submit its budget by May 15th, and then obviously by June 30th pass the budget. So that's, I just want to understand the context of that. So, Ms. Fallon, would you like to make a motion?
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion to postpone the vote on the FY20 budget until our next meeting on April 11th.
So there's been a motion made to postpone consideration of the FY 2020 budget until our next meeting on April 11th. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. Is there any discussion on that? Any? Okay. Hearing none. All.
Go ahead.
Does this exclude the idea of talking about the budget?
Well, if it's a motion to postpone, that means postponing, yes, until the next meeting.
Well, my understanding was we were going to discuss and then we were going to vote. For tonight, we were going to discuss and then we were going to vote. Is that as a two-stage?
That was what was on the agenda, was a discussion.
Yeah.
That we put vote on the agenda because we would have to have it on there in case we took a vote, because we'd have to have noticed that. But that doesn't mean we have to take a vote. Just like on any other issue, we can postpone consideration. So
Okay, maybe I'll just ask for clarity what you're, can you help me understand? Are you asking for the end of discussion or you ask as well as not taking a vote?
It really is a parliamentary motion to say we want to postpone this item on the agenda until the next meeting. Not to talk about the substance of it, but really the core issue of postponing it. And if it fails, then we discuss it tonight.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Voss.
I'd just like to add to that. I think I was confused as well. And so I'm deciding how I want to vote on this, or perhaps make an amendment to the motion. I'm not quite sure exactly what the process is, but it seems like discussing parts of this budget. We have this huge, thick budget that we have to pass by April 15th. Is it appropriate to discuss parts of it now and then postpone the vote, for example, so that we can give some feedback on it? We haven't really had a chance to do that yet.
Well, typically what we had planned to do tonight, just to understand, is that the superintendent was actually going to share all the feedback that he'd gotten from the district in the surveys and the emails and all the other pieces that he's cataloged for us, and then we were going to go into it from there. But again, so that's an answer to your point of information. But the actual motion on the table is to postpone this item on the agenda until the next meeting. That's the motion, and it's been seconded. So if you don't want to postpone the budget discussion until the next meeting, then you vote no, and if the majority prevails, then we take it back up again.
But before we vote, we could discuss the motion, yes?
You can discuss the motion, but not have a discussion of the budget.
Yes, I understand.
Is what I'm saying, because that would sort of that would sort of undermine the spirit of the motion.
Yes.
So.
I guess I would like to amend the motion, and if that's possible.
Well, you can. It would be up to the maker of the motion to allow that. That's the challenge here. There's been a motion made and seconded. So we really need to vote on the motion, unless the maker of the motion wants to amend it or allow you to amend it. We kind of have to dispense with motions that have been made and seconded. What's that? Okay.
I think I'd like to stick with the original motion.
Okay.
And take the vote.
Okay, fine. So there's been a motion made and seconded to postpone item 6 to our next regularly scheduled meeting on April 11th, 2019. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
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 Oh, aye.
Okay.
Opposed, I am
Okay.
opposed.
Okay. Any abstentions? Okay, so then that motion carries with 2 noes, and so it is post. Oh, 3 noes, okay. I thought you would abstain, I apologize.
No, I mean,
Okay. Okay. Okay, so 3 noes and 7 yeses, so the motion carries, it is postponed. That moves us up to item 7 on the agenda, which is just announcement of our future business and meeting dates. We have a negotiating subcommittee meeting for Wednesday, April 3rd, 2019 at 4 p.m. here in the JFK Community Room for collective bargaining. We have a school committee regular meeting with the Student Advisory Committee on Thursday, April 11th at 6:15 p.m. Here in the JFK Community Room. And we have the school committee mid-year screening meeting on April 28th at 6:45 p.m. in the JFK Community Room. I would now entertain a motion.
That has not been right.
What's that?
April 28th is Sunday.
It may be a Scribner's error, I don't know.
Pretty sure it's April 25th.
Okay.
That can't be.
It certainly well could be. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, the 25th is a Monday. The 28th is a Thursday. Oh,
must
no,
be the
that's March.
25th.
Sorry, sorry, my bad. You're right, it's a Sunday. So it must be the 25th. Well, so that's a Scribner's error. Okay, I would now entertain a motion to adjourn the school meeting. Second. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? So the meeting of the school committee is adjourned.